Samuel has communicated a powerful story through his concept design Blood, Sweat and Tears for this FOS.
Blood, Sweat and Tears is a wonderfully poetic collection that is addressing a very important message to the rest of the world.
One of the greatest aspects is how these dresses are expressively alive.
This collection reflects everything that we should care about, not only during buying clothes, also while designing as well.
Garments from the collection, Blood, Sweat and Tears, should be worn on every gala night, of every show, of every film, of every red carpet all around the world.
It's emotional, it's dramatic, it's unconventional.
This is the story of a fashion collection which created a thoughtful impact. Samiul Alam, a designer from Bangladesh working at Aarong, the largest local fashion brand of the country. Now he is doing a master's in the International Fashion Academy of Paris with an employee scholarship from the organization. This is the story of his creation, Blood, Sweat and Tears, portraying the dark side of the fashion industry.
The idea of the collection is to show the fashion industry through the perception of a garment factory worker. I felt I must reflect the most important aspect of this industry, so I decided to portray the other side through the language of sustainable fashion.
The collection is completely made out of upcycled materials such as recycled saree, used denim pants, end-of-roll fabrics and factory waste trims and accessories.
The looks of this collection are inspired by the clothing style and the silhouettes of the factory workers and clothes they make. So it basically resembles the world they live in. So it starts with an answer to the fashion revolution slogan, "We make your clothes," to convey the perception of the collection. Then slowly it moves towards the hard slog, their working hours, insane overtime, work injuries, and unhealthy working environment.
He used the kanta stitch, a traditional Bangladeshi embroidery technique, to compile the looks and express his vision.
It's exquisite how he used katha stitch in all the new way to make different impression like blood veins, forming shapes, typeface, fringing.
The collection grows on to recollecting their experiences and losses that they carry in their heart every day.
His collection called back to the tragic events of the clothing industry. It depicted the people and clothes getting burned in the Tazreen factory in 2012. The story grows and portrays the biggest catastrophe of the fashion world, the Rana Plaza disaster, where 1,138 factory workers were killed and more than 2,500 got injured.
I tried to render the post-catastrophic visuals of the building, the symbolic interpretation of what we wear. This piece is very special. When the Rana Plaza disaster happened, this picture went viral on the internet. 2 dead workers holding each other on their last moment of life. So I portrayed the picture with left out buttons, accessories, tags, and placed them between black and white in the transaction of two worlds.
During the Rana Plaza disaster, there were a lot of posters on the wall and people were carrying photos of their relatives waiting outside the building while the rescue was going on.
This piece evokes the fact that they are going back to work, putting on the apron, but still they're carrying their lost friends and family in their heart. It's true, things are not like before. We have better working environment, transparency is more, things are improving, but there's a long way to go. We cannot have the economic advantage in the price of human life or human rights. So the objective of this collection is to remember the past, implement in the present to build a safe working place and environment for the people who make your clothes.